Following the Syrian civil war that began in March 2011, the largely Kurdish towns of Kobani, Amuda and Afrin in northern Syria were captured in July 2012 by the People's Protection Units, the YPG, consisting predominantly of Syrian Kurdish forces. The cities fell without major clashes as the Syrian security forces withdrew without any significant resistance. In January 2014, the PYD and other Kurdish parties created autonomous administrations in the form of cantons in Afrin, Kobane and Cizre. This autonomous region, consisting of 3 cantons in northern Syria, is named Rojava, meaning the West in Kurdish. In September 2014, ISIS laid siege to Kobane. Unlike other cities under siege from ISIS, the Kurdish resistance proved effective. The US-led airstrikes also helped YPG push back ISIS fighters. In October 2014, the US military airdropped much-needed weapons, ammunition and medical supplies to the besieged city of Kobane. Iraqi Peshmerga fighters also came to Syria through Turkey to join the YPG in its fight against ISIS. After a months-long battle, the Kurdish forces managed to seize key districts and regain control of Kobane in January 2015, proving themselves to be the most effective force on the ground against ISIS. In July 2015, YPG forces captured the strategic border town of Tel Abyad from ISIS. The YPG advance in Tel Abyad was supported by the Free Syrian Army-aligned rebels and the US-led coalition airstrikes. Tel Abyad was important to the YPG because of its strategic location connecting the Kobane and Cizre cantons. With Tel Abyad's capture, the YPG managed to link these two enclaves. In October 2015, Syrian Democratic Forces, mainly led by the YPG, along with Arab, Turkmen and Chechen militias, was founded. 1 year after its foundation, the SDF, Syrian Democratic Forces, launched a military offensive in June 2016 to capture the city of Manbij from ISIS. During the offensive, the US-led coalition conducted over 55 airstrikes in support of the SDF. Manbij was captured on August 12th. Shortly after, the Turkish military and Turkey-backed Syrian groups launched Operation Euphrates Shield on August 24th to fight against ISIS and the SDF, mainly in the aim of pushing back YPG to the east of the Euphrates River. Concerning the operation for retaking the city of Raqqa from ISIS, there have been several disputes between the parties about who will participate in the offensive. While Ankara strongly objects to the involvement of Kurdish forces, Washington sees the YPG as the strongest ally on the ground in the fight against ISIS. On March 17th, a YPG commander stated that they are planning to storm Raqqa city in April 2017 despite the fierce opposition from Turkey. Most recently, an important development came from the Russians. On Monday, YPG spokesman Redur Halil announced that the Russian presence comes in agreement between the YPG and the Russian forces operating in Syria in the framework of cooperation against terrorism and to help train our forces. Shortly after, the Russian Defense Ministry disavowed YPG's statement and said there were no plans to create additional military bases in Syrian territory, but added that a section of its reconciliation center was located close to Afrin to help prevent ceasefire violations. However, many sources now regard the current situation as an alliance between the US, Russia and Syrian Kurds in the fight against ISIS, despite the opposition of Ankara.